Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordan Blum. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. Now, today I'll be interviewing working Hollywood actor who just made their acting debut in a hit movie entitled Suncoast, which premiered February 9th on Hulu by Searchlight Pictures. Now, this actor has starred in many independent films beforehand, so I'm extremely excited to interview them right now. I hope you guys love this interview as much as I do, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you. Hey Cree, how are you?
Hey Jordan, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, I'm excited.
Oh, me too, man. Me too. Yeah, I'm glad everything got figured out. Trust me, I'm
Yeah.
on my
No, I'm really excited. I don't even know why I have the headphones at it's not even connecting to my laptop right now.
You're good.
Alright, so you said you were at a photo shoot?
Yeah, I was at a photo shoot with some people that I met at Sundance.
Yeah.
And they ended up being like, they were like a whole family that worked together. So, you know,
Recording in progress.
The mom was a photographer.
Yeah.
The kids were both actors. So me and my girlfriend went, took a couple shots, just something fun.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, I'm excited. This is my first interview, interviewing. Okay, so we already talked about the photo shoot. So how did you pretty much book the role of your character in Suncoast?
Yeah, Suncoast. The booking is actually a funny story because I was with a couple of cast members from this previous project we had all done together called Signs of Love, and we were all at Breckenridge Film Festival, and I actually got a call from my managers from, because I guess production had hit me up, asking, if I had any interest in this part, and my managers kind of relayed this information to me. I was like, who am I? Like, why are you asking me? I'm interested.
Yeah.
So, as we read into it and like looked into the more detailed aspects of what was being asked or what was being offered or pitched, I ended up reading the script and it was phenomenal. And then I ended up getting to talk to Laura Chin on the phone about the script. We talked for like...
She's an amazing director.
Oh, 100%.
She's phenomenal. Her ideas when it comes to cinematic shots in a film. Oh God.
Oh, I know. Her and Bruce Cole, they worked so well together. Just magic, literally. I mean, yeah, you saw the film, right?
I did. I loved it. I watched it a second time last night so I could have more questions. But I mean, the film. I live in the Clearwater area, so I live in Tampa, and having a film that it centers around the whole Florida aspect, especially in Clearwater, which we all go to all the time, is phenomenal. And it's a really emotional film, and I really love the actor who played the high school girl. I forgot her name. It's Doris Nico Parker, right?
Yeah,
Nico. She's amazing. She's amazing.
For sure.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to some friends about the film the other day, and one thing that people forget is that she's British and she carries an American accent.
She's British?
Yeah.
Oh.
Switching back and forth.
Yeah.
Was on set. It was awesome.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. So I don't know if did you answer so my next question is, what made you want to tackle the character of an ill child who later dies in the film? Because it kind of is hard for the entire film. You're laying down, you're sick, you know your character's position, you know everybody's trying to take care of you, and you know that your sister, she wants to live but she can't because her and her mother are both trying to cope with you without the backbone of a father who's present. So even though you read the script and they pretty much asked you to be in it, what made you want to go ahead and say yes to the project and take that role on instead of auditioning for a different role?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the fact that Laura reached out after I was able to read the script, and she was even willing to reach out and willing to talk more about it and willing to be so vulnerable, even more so than she was in the script with me, just about the story, about how it affected her life. I think that was just the biggest draw for me, that she was so open and willing to really commit everything to her vision, and I just found that really admirable, and I wanted to work more with her, I wanted to talk more with her, I wanted to be involved in the project in any way I could.
Yeah, and I think you guys all did a phenomenal job working together. So who is her character, like who's her person? Like, did she say whether or not she was a teenage girl, or was it kind of or was it you in a way, or was it the mom where she had to take care of her siblings? You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. It's kind of like a hybrid situation because it is based on her life, but certain parts are dramatized. Her mom, for instance, was not that way at all.
Yeah.
But certain other aspects, I believe, really were present and really did hit home. I mean, the fact that her brother Max was just like a normal kid, like skating, hanging out with friends, going about his day, and then he starts complaining about headaches for a couple months, and then boom, he's got brain cancer, and that just like rocked everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like a lot of the emotional depth, I think, was drawing from past realities, as unfortunate as they.
Are you based in LA right now?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, so they paid, like, did they pay for your transportation to come all the way from LA to Florida, or did you guys film? Okay.
And actually, it's a funny story. We shot maybe one day out of the whole month and a week of the shoot
Really?
in Florida. Everything else was South Carolina.
Really? Everything else was one day in Florida. Here I am thinking that, like, okay, the entire time is a Florida project, even though it was. But you guys filmed.
At heart, yeah.
It was in South Carolina. So the house was based in South Carolina?
Mm-hmm. And
No.
that was crazy too, because we were shooting first week I was there, and I think that was maybe like the second week that they were actually shooting. But like a hurricane was like through South Carolina, so we all had to like dip. Everyone like bunkered down.
Oh my God.
Like back to like that area. It was nuts.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Well, yeah, there's been some hurricanes lately. In school we've had a lot of missed hurricane days, and then we have to make them up. Like we couldn't have off on Monday because of usually President's Day, but no, we had to make that up because of Hurricane Day that we missed like 2 weeks of school.
A hurricane day. That's wild.
Yeah. No, but we love the hurricanes though. Even though we love them, we get to get our break. Yeah. So like, was it hard? Was it a hard process on set? And if not, like, how was it fun and enjoyable? And if it was a bit difficult, was working with the cast a pleasurable experience?
Yeah, I would say it was a little bit of both. As far as like, as far as the part being challenging.
Okay.
Because I had to stretch that far with so little,
Yeah. Because you're not speaking; it's all a pantomime.
Exactly, and it really put me to the test as an actor to see how much control of myself I had. So that just, still not flinching, making sure my eyes were unfocused, but at the same time still conscious in the sense that you could kind of see what was going on.
Yeah, I got you.
I had to slow the breathing. All of that was super challenging, and what made it relatively easier was being able to work with Laura and other Laura and Nico, and just because of how talented they are and the level of seriousness they brought to set every day, it really be better and try to match them. So it was great.
Yeah.
Very hard, but I wouldn't trade it, and honestly, like it really developed certain skills that I didn't know I had.
And that's really cool. Like, in my personal opinion, I can't wait until I get to that point that you got, because even as a working actor for myself, it can be hard to even branch out to get to that big budget film, even if you're not doing that much for your character. So I feel, are we glitching out? Are you glitched? You look still. Please tell me my connection. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, yeah, we were glitched out for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
For just a second.
I was just saying, like, I can't wait to get to that point where I can be able to tackle on certain characters, even if it's not big. I feel like just being able to work with other talented people that can give you the knowledge that the wisdom and knowledge that you need, because sometimes you don't necessarily need to have the biggest part or the biggest role. Sometimes surrounding yourself around individuals who will give that to you, to me, could mean the entire world. I would love that.
I couldn't agree more.
I would love that. Now, did they give you lessons behind the scenes of how to, like, the actors, not the director or your acting coach? Like your cast members?
No, off screen it was really kind of on me. Actually, I didn't have an acting coach at this point in time, so I was just kind of, internalizing everything that Laura had told me about her brother's condition at this certain point in time, and really just trying to work on it every day. Whether that happened to be, once we got off set or like, just in between takes, I just wanted to make sure that I was doing the part justice, because at the end of the day, she trusted me with such like a touching role, like a role that was very special to her, so I didn't want to mess that up, and I just wanted to do the best I could. So.
Yeah, and I think you executed it perfectly.
Thank you.
Now, what was it like working on your other projects, your independent films that you made? Like, was there a shared experience between both of these projects? Because I've noticed in your bio, like, what was it, the Love movie, what was that called again?
Signs of Love.
Signs of Love, and then Suncoast. All of these stories kind of share the same plot in a way. They kind of follow the same feeling of, like, if an audience is watching it, they might cry, they might laugh. It's a very simple experience that many people in life face. So, was it similar for you? How was it working on those projects, and how could you compare it to Suncoast?
Yeah, it was similar and different in a lot of ways. I would say with the past parts that I had played, specifically Signs of Love, I was still a younger actor, so I wasn't really internalizing as much as I could have, and not to say that I didn't learn from Hopper, who is great. The director Clarence also learned a lot from him. But I would say this, I didn't have to reach as much with that one, because that part really was closer to who I am as a person, rather than the latter, which is polar opposite. So it was really a learning experience in and of itself, where I was kind of like learning as I went almost.
Okay, now speaking of that, are you working on any upcoming projects that include speaking?
You know how it goes. Lots of auditions.
Yeah.
Nothing's finalized yet, so I can't really speak definitively on anything yet. It's really just I've been doing a lot of writing since Sundance.
You write yourself?
I do. Yeah, I write.
You do?
Screenplays.
Same. Okay, that's really cool. Do you want to spill any ideas or no?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'm working on this one right now. It's called LSD, Live, Struggle, Die. Just sort of about a character down on his luck, doesn't really have any money, so he sees how popular acid's becoming.
Okay.
Needs to make acid, sells it to Charles Manson, goes from there,
Yeah. And you have all the filming gear that you need and everything?
Oh, absolutely not. Not at this point.
No. Oh, okay. Okay. You try to like pitch out your projects and sell them to producers and stuff?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just in the middle of a crazy rewrite. And yeah, we'll see what happens after that.
Okay. Now my next question.
Some of your stuff as well.
No, like my projects, I feel like the movies that I watch. Have you seen the movie Earth Mama?
Earth Mama.
It was by director Savannah Leaf. It's on Hulu as well.
Okay.
They're like, I feel like when I write, it comes from maybe because I'm a teenager, teenage backgrounds, teenage experiences in real life in general. I feel like Euphoria, Waves. Have you seen the movie Waves?
Waves. No, that was another one that's been on my list. I've seen Euphoria though.
Do actors not watch TV? God, okay.
Selective TV watching.
Yes. Waves, Suncoast, I feel like I can write write real life dialogue based off of experiences and emotions, grappled with characters that have maybe a hard struggle. And I feel like when I film in general, it creates that whole mood of like the camera will follow what the character is thinking. I feel like that's what I gravitate more towards. Like I feel like when you're filming something and it has a certain mood or a mood behind it, you should be filming the actor the way that the actor is feeling or based off of their emotions, because then that creates a sense of feel. I'm not big on vocabulary, but I hope you know it.
Yeah, that introspective reality.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that.
Now, what was I gonna say? And what character personality? Okay. Now, this is just for you. Like, what character personality do you prefer to tackle? Like the sad type, the happy type, fun type, etc.
Yeah, I would just say, to maybe make it more general, the sensitive type who has a lot of layers.
Okay.
Would be something that I have kind of dipped my toes in a little bit with
Yeah.
Signs of Love and that sort of thing. but nothing that I could have really taken to the full extent as of this point. So that's something that I really want to play with and
Okay.
work on.
That's a different type of character that'll involve a lot of mental thinking. Now, what's your favorite movie genre? If you had to pick one.
I don't know if you could call it a genre. I would say like the obscure thrillers, like anything that really like messes with the audience's mind.
Okay.
Your Fight Club, your Traffic, your Mechanist, any of that sort of thing.
Like a horror thriller or just like a regular type of thriller?
Maybe I shouldn't even call it a thriller. I would say maybe just like a psychological slow burn.
Oh, that's a big word. Hold on, that's different. When you were saying thriller, I was thinking of like Us by Jordan Peele or maybe like Smile. Those type of movies.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It wouldn't be the vibe I'm kind of talking about.
Yeah.
As what's the word? It's not as like malicious,
Oh, not as gruesome. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
I can give you a top 3 because it's too hard to pick.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, Clockwork Orange, Traffic, Requiem for a Dream.
I don't know what those movies are.
No, you gotta check them all out, man. Hands down.
I got. Wait, hold on. You're gonna have to message it to me, cause I'm a big movie guy. I watch a lot of TV. I even watch a lot of independent films too in my spare time. Try to get some inspiration.
Dude, you'll love these. From
Yeah.
what you told me, I got you.
I hope so. Now, I did write I don't think I wrote the bare minimum of questions, but I feel like I wrote just enough. Now, if you want to talk more about the project, and what it was like working with the cast individually, going from Nico to the other Laura, the actress Laura, and whatever you want, because these are my questions that I already asked.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, as far as like Nico goes, I was just tripping out because she looks a lot like my sister in real life.
Yeah, you guys do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you biracial?
I am. Yeah.
Black and white?
Yeah.
Same right here. Okay.
What's it called? Yeah, so I do have a sister in real life,
Hmm.
and they look, I wouldn't say identical, but like there's parallels there, so that made it very.
Okay.
It made it that much more real,
Yeah.
That coupled with, set deck, coupled with the script, coupled with just the general vibe of like everyone knew like what we were making and how like sensitive it was for Laura.
Yeah.
So I think that just heightened everyone's kind of like level of wanting to perform.
Yeah. Of course.
And yeah, Nico is great. She like that girl has talent on talent. Like she's awesome.
Her emotion on set is phenomenal. When I was watching the movie, her just acting isn't always yelling. That's what I say. Acting isn't always yelling. And when she had that confrontation with her mom at the end, when you were gone, or when you were about to leave, like he's basically dead anyway. Her tears instantly just started coming out of her mouth. She wasn't yelling. She was talking to her mom like a regular daughter, and she just started crying because she's tired of it. She's tired of everything. So I think that was really cool.
Yeah, and I think just her and Laura getting together and having that relationship, which I think is just so important when filming is going on, because Laura is an actor's director. Like she knows what actors need and want from directors and vice versa. So it'd be great. And Laura Linney, she kind of had like free range to do whatever she wanted. And for obvious reasons, because and she was awesome, because every time I was like tripping about a scene, or like, because I never think I do great in takes. Like
I don't think any actor does. I think we all want to redo or reshoot.
Myself, like everything, man. Like she made it feel like a very like comfortable situation, and made me kind of like look at review in a different way.
Yeah. Did she almost make you realize that she wanted you in the film, and the reason, like she gave you, like she had a reason as to why she chose you, because she saw something in you or something to that extent? Because as an actor, we can always be self-conscious as an actor, but then we realize why we were casted in the first place.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And I have to remind myself that sometimes. I did hear from one of the producers when we were talking because I was, second guessing myself, as I tend to do, when we start filming.
Yeah.
More comfortable. But I was talking to one of the producers and he said something along the lines of like, yeah, man, like we couldn't have done this like without you. Like Laura Linney like saw your picture and started crying. Like that's when we knew we needed you here.
Mhm.
Like, oh shit, okay, for sure. Like, thank you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what, but like,
Yeah.
like, whatever I can do, let me know. Like, I appreciate it,
Yeah.
So that was great, and that was like a confidence boost. And it helped me, get through it a little bit. And that was great. And yeah, I didn't have any scenes with Woody, but got to talk to him a little bit. He's awesome.
Oh my God, I forgot Woody Harrelson was in it. I forgot he was in it.
He would run around sometimes and like just like fuck with people on set, like turn their walkies down.
Really?
And be like, what's going on, man? It was classic.
I forgot he was in the film. How do you forget? He was the main character. No, because I watched it last night and I saw him. And Woody Harrelson, he's in everything. Props to him, Rick. Put respect on Woody Harrelson's name.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, fantastic. Now,
Yeah.
is that all? Is that all we have for today? Or do you want to spill any more tea of what it was like on set? Or your character?
Oh man, I think that's
Okay.
it. I don't know. Yeah, Hurricane story was a big one, for sure. And yeah, you forget how much like rigging goes into like certain things too.
Yeah.
With just even that like flatbed that kept falling.
Yeah, what it was like I noticed she had to, the actress, Delora, the mom, she picked you up in one of the scenes that looked like she was really struggling to pick you up and put you in the truck.
Yeah. I went full like,
Yeah.
like go limp. Right? And I was like, alright. And then, yeah, that was that.
Yeah. She did a phenomenal job too. It'd be cool if I could interview the entire cast of Suncoast. That would be really cool.
Oh, for sure.
That would be really cool.
In a panel.
Yeah. Did you guys already have that at the Sundance?
We did, yeah. It was like Q&As here and there. Various interviews, and then whatever interviews we filmed like on set that I think are coming out now.
Okay, that's really cool. Well, thank you. How do we say your name?
Cree Kawa?
Okay, I've been saying it right. All right, Cree Kawa.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Cree Kawa. You're welcome. I think you did a good job. I think the entire movie was great, and I just really wanted to hear the perspective of another actor on set. And I'm so thankful that you were able to pick up the phone and say, yes, let's go ahead and do it. Because now that's given me information and wisdom and knowledge that I might need to pursue my career.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
bro. And we can, I look forward to maybe like talking more in the future. We can like maybe exchange some writing, bounce some ideas off each other.
That would be extremely cool. I'm excited. Hey, we could do that anytime. I have some free time on my hands. I'm still in high school, so. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought you were way older for some reason.
Nope, I am a junior.
Okay, word.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you so much, Cree Kawa. I appreciate you being on this interview today.
Hey, I appreciate you taking the time and talking to me as well, man.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
You too.
Did we stop recording?
Recording stopped.
Okay. That was good. All right, everybody, we are done. Everybody, we're done. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this interview. Go ahead and check it out on my YouTube page, Jordan Blum, Instagram, TikTok, whatever.